Hello. Okay, so I think I'm just going to put my camera a little bit up. There you go. I think it's better. So, I wanted to start by saying Happy Valentine's Day. It's a really nice time of the year, but I think it has to be celebrated every single day, right? So it's not only for today, but it's for, you know, to be celebrated every day. So I want to check how it's the audio. To be celebrated. Okay, the audio is okay. Okay, put this here. So I just want to come for a bit just to say that I'm sorry. I wish I could be earlier here, but I wasn't able to. I was doing a couple of stuff here, and I just say that I was going to be 8:30, so I need to keep in mind that at any time when I wanted to do a live stream. So I'm so sorry. I think I am going to just say that I'm going to do a live stream over the week and that's it, or around the weekend and that's it. I'm so sorry because it's not about me or if I wanted to like be on time, but it's about what I have to be doing. So I usually put my kid to bed around this time. So it depends on him. So if he wants to go to bed, maybe around 8:30 or 9. So it's up to him. I stay with him until he goes to bed, and then I leave the room so he can be on his own. But I just wanted to make sure that he was completely asleep, and I can just come here, right? So I want to say that. And I want to say like also that I hope that you're having a great St. Valentine's Day. I am still working on certain things that I have to do, and I that's why I wanted to come online and check on certain things that I want to do. I want to keep on working on the video that I want to post over the weekend, and I need to start doing what's what's going to be with my channel the next week. Mm, I'm drinking some coffee, by the way. Decaf, to be honest. So that's about it. I mean, I came here just for a little bit, and just to mention those things and all of the drama that has been happening. I have been like watching a couple of videos, which has been funny, and I don't think that I want to keep on watching Nikocado Avocado's drama. But anyways, I mean, I am not watching him. I am watching all of the reaction channels, and I am hoping for Hushbang to come back so she can start doing some new um, new reaction videos, which I think is going to be quite fun. So I think that's about it. I just wanted to come for a little while. I need to work on something. No, so I just want to work on something and see how that goes. Let me check. and I'm just going to stay here for a little bit longer. So if someone wants to pop up and say something or want to, I don't know, bring something me to talk about, I'm more than willing to talk about it. Okay. I mean, it is funny now that I think about it, how the internet works. Because obviously, if someone is going to put like the last news on the title, everyone is just going to, I mean, everyone just wanted to jump on the live stream or is going to be interested. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I know I am not posting something specific, but I am guessing that that's how everything works. I mean, I was checking around. As I said, I watched a couple of videos today. I'm still holding for Alexander and Beto. I, if you get to see this live stream, I'm going to watch your videos this weekend. I have them online, so just in case, just to let you know that I have you both on my mind, and I'm going to check that out. Definitely do. So I just wanted to like start doing the video that I wanted to post this weekend because I just have it like raw. So as I said, it's just a compilation of images that I'm going to like post that I really wanted to post, but because my computer is so slow, it's just taking me a long while to do. Okay. So I think I'm just going to hold for just a while to see if someone pops out. If no one does, then I know everyone will be celebrating, and I really want them to be celebrating, which is fine. On the other hand, I celebrated in the morning. So I just went with some friends. I was just like going out for lunch, and then I came back to my little one. So that was fun. At least for me. I don't know how you're going to celebrate yours, but I hope that your Valentine it's just as fun as mine. I mean, mine has been fun. Okay. Interesting. So I'm just going to hold a little bit just to make sure if someone will want to pop up and say something. So okay. Let me check this out. Okay. I mean, right now, I'm just like trying to do the images compilation for the new video that I'm working in. So I'm just hoping if someone will come in, then I'll do a little bit of a talk. Else, I'm just going to leave it for now because I know everyone will be busy, and of course, no one wants to be able to talk. I mean, no one wants to talk. I'm sorry, no one wants to talk now because I know it's Valentine's Day. I mean, I think I'm going to celebrate it over the weekend as well. I don't know if I should just take my family out, like take my parents and my child just to go around. I might be doing that. I definitely need to do some errands too, so that's why I was saying that I think that I might not be able to get online this weekend as much as I wanted to. So I'm sorry about that. I might be able to get live maybe tomorrow. It depends, to be honest. It depends. I really wanted to finish the video that I have. I wanted to make sure that I have it done. I need to like work on it. Okay. Okay. Hi, Sephora. Hello. I was just saying that I hope that everyone has a great Valentine's Day today. And that I was also saying that I was sorry not to get online quicker, but I had to put my baby to bed and he took a little bit longer to fall asleep. So that's why. And what else? What else? What else? What else? Okay. And I shouldn't be saying that I'm going to be at a specific time in the live stream. So I think I might say only that I'm going to be streaming at a certain point over the week or at a certain point over the weekend. That's another part. And that I'm working right now on the images compilation that I wanted to show in a video. So that's almost it. You're still waiting for a good husband? I mean, if you ask me, I wouldn't be waiting for that. They're not as important. It's not saying that it's not important having someone in your life, but I think it has to be the one. And if the one doesn't come, that means that the one is around, still playing. You know how life has been now. I mean, people are not interested in, I bet he is. I bet he is. I think now it's complicated to find the one. It's so complicated because you really need to like try to make them committed. I think that's the word, to be committed. Because no one wants to stay after the first or second year of being together. I'm single too, so don't worry about it. There are because I might have someone as well going around. So don't worry, the one will come. There will be one. So the thing is, who will be the one? That's the question. If there is one that will be the best, so you'll have to choose, because we cannot go and just say this one is the one and not making sure that it's going to be the one. It sounded like a riddle, but it's like that. But if you want to talk about something, Sephora, I mean, if you want to like ask me something or talk about something, or you want me to talk about certain topic that it's going on around YouTube, then be my guest, because there are so many things that are been happening right now. So that's why I was just like waiting if someone wanted to talk over the Valentines, because I know that people are so busy going around and everything is so packed, and people are just going around crazy over the Valentines. So there is something specific that you want to talk, just ask. Yeah, I'm in Ecuador at the moment. Yes, at the moment. I like to travel though, but just for tourism. Nothing that I have to like go and stay somewhere and work or something. Just to travel. Well, it depends. For instance, since it's around the equator, I'm guessing that you will find the same similarities as Brazil, for instance, because we do have part of the Amazon. We have highlands, which you will find, let's say, a high altitude and a lot of like cold and ice, and you can go like to the mountains. You can go around the coast where I'm from, and you can go to the Galapagos Islands. So in here you have four types of Weather. So I think you will find the same in Brazil. The problem here is that it's really humid. So it's not the same as it's not the same as the heat that you find in America, for instance. When I went there the first time and I stayed, like when the sun was coming down, it was pretty chill. I mean, it wasn't that humid. You could stand the heat, and it was fine. It was different in the type of like when you're here, if you're not used to the humidity, then you're going to start choking, and it's going to be too hot for you. So that's why for now, right now, let me see what. Well, right now we're like 30 degrees Celsius, so it's not as hot, but it's humid. It's humid, so that's why. That's why. I have the air conditioner on, by the way. What else? Mm, I mean, similarities. I think we will have a similarity regarding to the time when the sun comes up and the sun goes down around South American countries as well. Because over there in America and in different parts of the world, you will have that the sun will come down around 8 or 8:30 when it's spring and summer, and almost like going into autumn. Then you will have like the change of the sunset, and then you will actually go to the winter when the sun is just coming down like around 4, I think. But in here it will just stay almost the same. So right now in this time of the year, I think it goes around 6:45 p.m. at night, and it comes out around the same time in the morning. And on August, starting from August until December, we will have really early mornings, like around 6 a.m. in the morning. We will have the sun coming out, and will go down as well around 6:15, 6:30. So right now, yes, right now I do have an open topic right now, because as I was saying when I just started the chat, I was checking on all of the drama that is around the internet. So there are a couple of dramas that are coming in. So one of the things that are still on, it's Nikocado, which is trying to again going through the drama that he had with Veronica Wang, and it wasn't enough for him to have treated her that way and making her to feel suicidal or to have suicidal thoughts, that he had to do another video, that he had to address the same thing and telling her that she was a liar. So that's one topic that it's around. The other topic that is around, it's about Gabby Hanna and getting, this is another YouTuber, by the way, and she is from the TikTok community that also have a YouTube channel, and she is openly discussing certain topics that she shouldn't be discussing. For instance, she was trying to be a e-girl. That's what it was said in the video that she wanted to do. But the thing is that the one that she wanted to copy was brutally murder. And she never blurred that on her video. And she was even mocking that person's death, which is terrible. But she already has another kind of problem and another kind of drama that was before, and that's even worse. That's another thing. I know that Nikocado had an interview on Drama Alert, which is another YouTuber, which is a big one. I don't know what he has to say about the whole thing. I'm still wanting to watch that, but I'm just going to leave it there. What else I wanted to talk about? There's, as I said, there are some. I mean, there are so many topics that I didn't want to like mention them all. I wanted to like try to see if someone wants to talk about something else, or if you want to talk about that. That's why I left it as an open topic YouTube chat right now. So as I said, if someone has a topic that wants to talk about, or if you want me to talk about these topics that I was just talking about, then it's fine. I can do it because I have been watching a couple of them, and it's been crazy, to be honest. And it's not enough to just have this platform that it's open to everyone, which is terrible. I mean, people should be controlling themselves. It's like being in society, but they don't know how to live in one. So yeah, I mean, I do have certain topics that are around that. I mean, if you ask me, I when I have some time around, I get to watch certain YouTubers, certain reaction channels, and I am not completely into different channels, but I do have certain comments about it. For instance, about the beauty community, there are some new palettes that are coming out. For instance, this girl, what's the name of this girl? Jacqueline Hill palette that was, let's say, stolen from the warehouse that she had. I think I think it was from Morphe, because Morphe is selling her palette that they have a, let's say, a collaboration with them. The thing is that there are two things that are involved into this whole scandal. First of all, it seems like one of the employees from this Morphe store or this Morphe company got the palette that it seems like was going to be destroyed, and he got it or she got it out to be sold in a market. Someone bought it and then openly saying it in Twitter, "Hey, I got you." I mean, directly to Jacqueline Hill, "Hey, I got your palette. I got your new palette." She wanted to present it on Snapchat, and it seems like someone got ahead of her. That's one thing. Barbie, it's that her palette. It's been quite a while that she worked on it, so it might have like maybe 2 years as much that it's been done. So it's already been built or made, and it's going to be sold. I mean, so it's going to be in the market soon, which is terrible, I think. Because you don't want to have like an outdated palette going around. She already had one kind of drama, which was her lipstick and all of the problems regarding to the laboratory that she used to build or to make those lipsticks. So that's another drama. The other drama that we're talking about was Jeffree Star last breakup with Nathan, which was his boyfriend for a long time. And it seems like it's like coming and going information, but what they said is that Nathan didn't like social media. But surprise, surprise, when they finished up, I mean, when they broke up, he got a Tinder account and he got Instagram again. So it seems like he moved on pretty quickly. So Jeffree Star decided to take the car. I mean, I think it was the special Lamborghini that he mm, did some customization for him, and Jeffree Star just decided to take it back. So I think that's like the typical thing that you have, like the problems in between couples when they broke up and they want to like split things. So what else? What else I was watching? Oh, there is this YouTuber that I watched, and he was really funny. I watched it as soon as I came back home today from work, and this YouTuber is called Runit Leon, and it was so funny because he posted a video saying that he wanted to be Nikocato's Valentine. And he just did like a sarcastic way of saying that. Well, he did a sarcastic gaslighting manipulation tactic and whatever thing, just like Nicocato, just to say that he wanted to be Nicocato's um, Valentine. So the last thing that he said, well, that he definitely need to have someone by the end of this year. So that was really funny. It's a satire, to be honest. I mean, it's really like it was a really dark joke, but it was good. What else? Shane Dawson, after he got all of this controversy palettes out, he's trying to get back on track and he's trying to get his channel Shane Glossin out on the market. So he decided to start posting in there. So he had certain postings in Instagram about all of these makeup lines. I mean, this makeup brands that are selling, that I'm sending him all of these PR packages, which is quite funny because he's saying that he doesn't want to start selling those, but he's just getting too much of them, and he's trying to tell people to get what he likes, but he doesn't want to like push it, and he feels so great just going back to work and trying to do some more merchandise that has to do with his controversy palette. I'm guessing that he will have another good year. I don't think he will have the same the same type of palette that he did last year, but it depends. I think he will try to do it again as a good series, and it's going to take him for at least 2 years to get that done. So that's another kind of drama. So that's like part of the beauty community that I don't usually talk about, but there is also something that I like from them. So I try to follow them. What else is happening around? I don't think it's much happening apart from what I mentioned. There have been certain things said about Onision. I know that there's some FBI agents that are talking about him. It's strange though because they're saying that he's been outsmarted. And oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Internet connection. So that's about it, Sephora. That's what I can tell you. I don't know how much can you could hear fear about what I would lost. I don't know what's going on. It's just like coming and going. It's just having like some sort of like issue, I'm guessing. Okay, I think it's better now. I think it's getting better now. So if there is something else that you wanted to talk about, because that's about it. I mean, that's what it's been happening, or that's what I know about the YouTubers that I follow, at least. I don't know if there is something else that I could just watch. I mean, that I could say. And now I can see that there are reaction channels that are mentioning about the problem with Nicocado and Veronica Wang. This guy is just, it's just bomb, to be honest. He really don't know how to get attention. He's such an attention seeker. What else? What else should I mention? Um, that's about it. As I said, I mean, if there is something that you want to talk about, or do you want me to talk about one of the topics that I mentioned, like more in detail, just let me know. I just came back. I don't know what happened with my internet, or how much you listened, or how was it. So how do you get into the beauty community? Well, I will suggest certain. Okay, watch of couple of investigators. Let me suggest you, which is called Drama Investigator. This YouTube channel usually posts about different things that have to do with the beauty community. Oh, it's fine. That's great. You're making pizza. That's great. I love it. I love it. It must be really nice. It's been a long time since I made pizza. Now that you mentioned, it's been quite a while. Maybe more than 7 years that I have done a pizza. Okay, so if you want to go into the beauty community, and if you want to like have, if you have some time, then check on Drama Investigator, or check on the beauty gurus like Jeffree Star. Um, what else? May I watch Jeffree Star, and there is also Shane Glossing or Shane Dawson. Mm, I think that I don't watch any beauty guru. I was following James Charles, but then he got this drama um, with Tati Brooks, which is another YouTuber, which is also from the beauty community, and I just stopped following him. He's such a brat. Who else? Nikita Dragon, but I don't think you should follow her. Um, Yeah, I think those ones will be okay. Those ones will be okay for you to follow if you want to check them out. You can see a little bit about him. Recommend you check them out. And I will recommend if you haven't the what's this? If you want to check the series that he done, I mean that he did. I'm sorry, that Jeffree Star did, and Shane Dawson. So if you want to check them out, you know, those are the ones that I will recommend to check it out. And if you want to check on the drama, then you can check on Drama Investigator, which that's the one that usually have all the tea, right? She's the one that is always like closer to the tea. She's always like posting things, which is great. She do the investigation and she's like really on to the point, and she's usually have like at least one or two videos over the week, so that's great. Nothing else that we can talk about, then that's fine. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't think that there is another topic that I watched. Those are like the normal topics that I watched. Well, there's like, hey Richard, happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's Day. You catch me live. I have been just like mentioning lots of topics. Sephora was just asking me like lots of topics. Like, there is this topic and this topic and this topic. Crazy, right? Yeah, how is everything? Hmm. I was really worried about what happened to Hushbank. I even like message her like inside the YouTube channel. She also sent me a message on one of the lives that I was in, just thanking me for the support. There's always topics. That's the thing. What topic? Have you heard the last thing about Nikocado? It's so insane. He's so insane. He's seeking attention. Attention seeker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he went again directly to Veronica Wang. And the worst thing is that Veronica said that this was creating on her like suicidal thoughts, which was really, I think it's really bad. And he just like, he's just saying that she's such a liar and blah, blah, blah. People can ignore those kind of people. But if you ask me, I have had an experience. I have had 2 times experience with bullying. First, it was on my high school, and second, it was at the workplace that I'm in. And let me tell you, it's difficult. I know that in YouTube, because it's internet, it's easier just to cut yourself off from the internet and then just go around. But yes, that's what he's doing. I mean, he knows that he needs to keep on relevant, else he will just lose the clicks. That's how it is. It is sad. It is really sad. It is really sad because he doesn't know when to stop. That's the thing. He doesn't know when to stop. Exactly. But you know one thing. He will never save money because he is spending in stupid things. Like spending in a five-star suite. Yes, suite, an apartment suite in Hawaii. It was five or $600 per night. Why would you do that? Yes, exactly. I mean, I am not watching him anymore. I mean, I was watching Hushbang to check on the reaction, and I was going to the reaction channels just to see what was happening to him. And Death Noodles have also been really vocal about what is going on, which is quite fine for me, not watching him at all. Um, about that apartment suite that supposedly he bought in Hawaii. That's what he was trolling Stephanie for. I just don't get it. He has vengeance in his mind. It's vengeance. Of course. And you know what? That that invalidation that he had with the thing about Hushbank, that's the first strike for him, by the way. That's something that he needs to remember. Because it's not only that it will be on her side, which is the reaction channel, but on his side if he is falsely copy strike a channel. So this is the first strike for him. I don't know in I don't know how his mind works, to be honest. I don't know if he is bipolar or if he has some sort of dementia, but I think he's like overreacting to things, and he believes his own lies to be able to expose it to the public, you know? I mean, for instance, the last time that I was watching a reaction channel, I don't remember which one was it, but they were saying that, well, he was saying, because they put up like a part of the video, he was saying that he he knew that he was lying about the whole Hawaii thing, about the whole apartment thing, and that if his subscribers thought that they will be believing that he bought an apartment over there, then that means that his subscribers are dumb and that he's way too smart for that. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. The good thing is that Stephanie Sue just moved on. That's the thing. She moved on. Zach Choi moved on. And I hope Veronica Wang gets a lawyer and moved on as well. That's what we all need, I think. We need to move on from this dude. He's such a troll, to be honest. He's such a troll. He's actually a bully. He's actually a bully. He bullies everyone. And I don't know if what I remember watching over and over again when they have this interaction with Orlin when he threw that shoe straight to the wall. And I remember him just being like really, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it sounded like a psychopath. Like he said, "Oh, I am not watching you. I am not watching you. I'm watching what is in front of me that it's on the way." About throwing the shoe, like I was mad. I mean, I don't think that he should be doing that kind of videos, even though he wanted to like show his sarcasm over things that have been happening to him. But it's like way too much. Like he's exploiting the same thing all over again. Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I don't know what to think about Orlin. I don't know if he really loves him, I mean, for real. And his whole nonsense fighting in that moment, it was terrible. Well, I lost respect from them like a long time ago. Since Nikocado did that rant when he was in Thailand and he got out this knife and he was like, I know how Orlin was and he came like this and he wanted to kill himself, blah blah blah. So I don't know if he's always playing the victim card with him and he knows that he cannot leave him because they're like this toxic relationship in between each other. I don't know if that's how it works, but it is bad. Of course it's not. Of course not. I mean, as I said, I was scared. I was terrified when I saw Orlin being in a defensive mode and Nikocado was just like talking without any emotions. That will be the phrase. He was he was talking to Orlin without any emotions. He was like, "You were on the way. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not thinking about you. I'm thinking the things that are on the way, and I have to." And I was mad, just like that. I was mad. That's terrible. If you ask me, that's terrible. Why would you have a significant other that will tell you that? And especially if Orlin is supposedly wanting him to get him to the doctor, and the Nikocado is like, "Oh no, I'm afraid of doctors." I don't know. It's just terrible. If you ask me, it's just terrible. You know why? It's because they are bringing money to YouTube. That's the only reason why. Because they know that AdSense will still work on them. When they realize that AdSense is not working at all, or if it's not actually for them, then they will start doing something. But only then. I don't think they will do something in regards to any other YouTuber that it's around and it's forcing the system. I mean, for them at least on their behalf, because you have YouTubers like J Station or Onision or Gabby Hanna and all of these crazy YouTubers that are creating drama. I haven't even heard about Trisha Paytas, by the way. Of course, I've always been reporting his videos. I also reported his picture in Instagram. Um, but that's the thing. I mean, you can report. I don't think there might be even one person that will not report one of his videos at least. There have been lots and lots and lots of reports. But I was reading the other day that there are only like 10,000 people working in YouTube that has to do with checking all of these complaints. 10,000 for what? More than 1 billion. 1 billion and more videos around. Right now, yeah. And you know what? That's how the whole thing started. Because that's how Nick started. Like he was so like damaged by Trisha, and then it was so funny because that's how everything started. Like Orlin got him. Um, I don't remember what's this application where you can pay, and then you get that influencer to give you a video. But that's how it worked. So that's how everything started again. And it was funny because Trisha was saying, "Well, you guys told me to get again. I mean, to be friends with him again, and now you're telling me to be an enemy. I mean, to treat him as such." So, mm, oh, okay. I mean, I just don't get it. Why people will start defending him? I don't see the. I don't see why. Yeah, yeah, but I think it was because people found out that she was talking about Stephanie Sue, so they did all of this like connection in between them and Stephanie. So the first conspiracy theory was that Nikocado was doing all of this because of this cosmic carry, I think it was called, this YouTube channel. So I mean, I don't know how he's standing with all of his so-called friends over California. So because I haven't seen what happens with Honey Eats or this other dude that he was also saying. I think he's like part of the mukbang community as well, and Be Love's life too. I mean, he's. It's so funny because this guy is also being sarcastic, like picture on Instagram saying, "Oh, do you think that bad people also celebrate Valentine's?" What? Dude, I mean, you want people to hate you because of what you're mentioning in social media. I hope I hope that they won't try to collab with him because he's crazy. I mean, I don't think people will want to have a negative reaction from their audience because of him. I don't think that'll be that'll be suitable for any good mukbanger. And that was the other thing. It was so funny. This guy, I don't know if I should just laugh or just like be upset because it's like he's so cocky. He's like, "Oh, If it wasn't for me, the mukbang community was so boring. Like, I bring life to this mukbang community. Yes, yes. Runit Leon, he's such a funny guy. Um, he posted a video today about having Nico Kato as a Valentine's. It was hilarious. I got back from work and that was the first video that I watched, and I was just like laughing. He used gaslighting, he used the manipulation tactics that Nico Kato have, and about the pig as well. Yeah, I do believe that. It's just like it's I mean, we can be upset, but if the people, I mean, if we all don't turn around and leave this guy be, because what what Leon said is right. What Leon said is right in his previous video from the one that he posted today. He was saying that the only way for us to, I mean, to stop Nikocado is that we stop watching him, not giving him views. That's what I said before. You should stop watching him. That's it. No one should watch it. Yes, I'm not watching him. I haven't been watching him in like 2 years. I think and more. I was just watching the reaction channels. That's it. I wasn't watching anything from him, to be honest. So that's how it is. Definitely. Yes, but the thing is that there isn't like a good reaction channel right now that was like Hushbang. So I'm waiting for her to get back on track, to just get out of it, because see, she also had the same problem as Veronica, even though it was a suicidal thought, but it was something that got into her that she wasn't even able to sleep. Yeah, I mean, I post a couple of dislikes, I remember, in Nikocado, but that also counts as a view. So that's why I tend to not to even get into any video. Ah, I wish. I wish. I haven't seen the coldest water. So I'm guessing that he lost that sponsorship already. So yeah, I mean, I left a couple of good messages, like a really long type of message. And I know that he reads them all. And that's why he got really upset every time, because he reads messages. And that's how he gets all of this drama on. Yes, I'm guessing that we're all going to get back to what we were used to, because he's not worth the time. He's not worth the time, he's not worth the effort, and it's better to have it like just like that, like a reaction. And I hope he gets irrelevant at certain point. And when he gets irrelevant and he doesn't have anything else to show, because everything that he has been exploiting is already been done. I mean, that's it. That's it. He will be cancelled, I hope. And I'm hoping that he doesn't get the millions of views that he was getting in his videos, to be honest. Yes, exactly. I mean, I don't know what's happening right now with J Station. I have seen that it seems like he was going to jail. I thought that he was already in jail, but he went, I mean, he got out and then he started to post more videos. And Onision is just like quiet. Everything is just quiet. The only thing that I um, got to know from having a seat with Chris Hansen in the YouTube, which is a YouTube channel from Chris Hansen, obviously, but he was like talking with Shiloh again and making it clear that she was going to follow the whole thing if it's going through. I'm guessing about, I mean, I don't like to talk about politics. In the end, it's like talking about these controversial topics. Everyone has their own opinion and everyone is entitled to it. Yeah, I mean, I also saw that he was posting like, I got a new girlfriend from the dark web and I do this from the dark web, whatever. Oh yeah, Onisim was just trying to be just like, it's just like Nikocado but in a different shape and way and form. It's like he posted these 30 videos which has lots of manipulation tactics, a lot of I am the victim and they do it wrong and they were even wrong than I was, so I'm okay with it and you should be okay with it too. And I mean it was gaslighting all the time. And for the 50 videos of his songs, and I mean he doesn't have anything else at the banana song and that wasn't even good. Yes, exactly. I still remember that video of his that he was saying that he was like a god, that he had everything, that he was perfect, and he couldn't understand why people they were picking on him because he was perfect. People are just entitled of everything. Let me tell you, they're just entitled of everything. I don't understand why, but I'm guessing that it's because we have given them the space and the platform to do what they want to do, and they don't go like to the ground. I mean, they don't. They just feel that they have everything if they have 1 million subscribers. That's what he said the other time in the video. He said, "Oh, do you think that you are famous because you have 1 million subscribers? You're not." And he believes that he is one. He believes that he is God. Thank you, Sephora. Well, you will have a subscriber. It will be me. So you can start doing your videos. I'll be watching you. Oh my god. But it's so funny because you can do it and then in the end you will get what you want if you know how to manipulate people, you know. You don't know that. Let me tell you. I have been watching certain people around and they don't have nothing to say. I have always said to my mom, why don't you do something that you like to do and then you want to save it for the YouTube community? For instance, if you know how to cook and then you want to like present your recipes and then you want to save them online. I'm not young, but I'm still here. So, I mean, I know I'm not a centennial. I think that's how it's called, right? Centennial, right? It's just like yesterday. Sephora was here as well. There was a little There was like a baby. It was a 9-year-old little baby in this live stream, and he said that he has been posting things online since he was 6. I was just in shock. You should be doing that, Richard. I think you will do better. I think you will do great. But the thing is that you have to analyze how you will go with your audience, because remember that you will try to go into more mature content for mature people. If you want to grab someone else's attention, which is from the centennials, you will try to get something that is from their, I mean, you will have to check on like the TikTok channels and the drama communities and try to bring it on your level of expertise on talking to them, but trying to make it more like not as boring, I guess. Spanish mama cooking. You think so? I wish. I mean, I was trying to convince my mom, and I don't think I could convince her at all. Yes, there are millennials. There's this girl, Billy something. I actually don't follow new music. That's so sad, but I don't follow any new music. But this girl that I think is from America, I don't remember her name completely. She was called the Centennial. I don't know if that's correct or, but that was like funny. Okay. I was listening to Japanese music a long time ago. I still have my good artists that I was listening to when I was younger, and I do have some of their music on my car that I like to like hear and that I drive when I go to work. So I'm like listening to them every time, or like my electronic music as well, or really old English music. Those are my those are like my taste. Okay, let me write that down. Okay. Really? Oh, I have lost all of that. I remember that I had all of the names on that time. I mean, it was like, what? When I was 23, I think. I loved all of that. I was listening to all of that. Like, I was like really interested in watching videos from all of the Japanese singers. It was crazy. It does, right? It really sucks. It really sucks. I mean, the US pop is not the same as it was before. Definitely not. That's why I just left it and I just start listening to electronic music. It's just a plain music that you can just listen and you can just get yourself disconnected for a while. Oh, okay. Okay, sounds promising. I'll try to search for them and see how they are. I don't remember the ones that I was listening before. Oh wow, it's been so long. From the Japanese, the ones that I'm listening to right now, for instance, is Nami Amuro or Kumikoda or Ayumi Hamasaki. Um, I listened to Hyde when I was younger, but just like a couple of music videos I watched, and that's it. Maybe it's because I don't remember. I do have like a couple of bands that I was listening to as well. I don't remember. It's been so long, and I left that. I do remember that I saved all of that in different CDs, and those were gone. It's so sad. Let me search for it. I remember that there were some J rock bands and J pop bands that I loved. Uh, I don't remember, but there was different videos. Oh wow, I I don't remember. Wow, I'll have to search for them. I promise I will bring you next time. Wow, you have all of this experience in K-pop. That's crazy. That's really crazy. You think so? I should be trying to check it out then. I'll try to check it out. Well, in all the time that I have, I guess. There was a drama that I was watching, but I just have it like in Spanish, I think. I think it was Korean. I think it was Korean, but it was about like a guy that has like a mental disability, but he was still going around, and he had like a really good heart, and um, he was involved in all of this drama that he couldn't find his dad, and then he found it, and he was like the CEO of a company, I think, or it was someone important in the company, and he got himself a job. And I mean, I don't have much time to watch them, but every time that I have like a small time, for instance, when I'm like giving my kid the food, like instead of watching his programs because he likes to watch like educational programs, I grab myself like 5 minutes to watch the dramas that are in the local TV. Sometimes I just put it there. I think it's the best. Before we were just like getting all of these Venezuelan and Colombian and Mexican dramas, but now they are like translating all of the Korean dramas and they're putting it there, which is completely fine for me. I think they have more feelings than the ones that we were doing here. The soap operas, I guess. That's how it's called. Which one was from Korea that I liked? Yes, yes, yes. It's getting really popular. K-pop is just getting like the K-pop and the K-drama is just hitting so hard that I can tell you that at least from our 15 to 20 channels that we have, the local ones, there's at least 5 to 6 channels that are passing Korean dramas at least twice a day. So that's crazy. Before we were just like putting all of these Brazilian soap operas. So it was only Brazilian ones. It wasn't anything else. And we were always waiting for the Brazilian ones. Always. So if we didn't have any dramas, it will be like the recycled ones from the Brazilian dramas that we had, let's say, last couple of years. But now everyone is just like, okay, this is a new K drama that is coming out. And I think it's because of the content, and it's because of the moral that it's been shown in those programs, you know, which is fine. That's how it should be, you know. You should watch something that you are related to. I don't know how the Americans. I mean, I don't know how the American TV is. I haven't watched any soap opera from there, but I think that you get more experience on watching K dramas than watching a normal soap opera. Even the Arabic ones were coming in here, by the way. We had like a couple of Arabic ones, which was really good. I wasn't, as I said, I wasn't like watching it. I cannot tell you how it started and how it ended, but okay. I need to like download a couple of ones to see how they are. Exactly, exactly. It has to be that way, you know. And that's the worst thing, because in for us we're also losing that, because we're trying to be like the Americans before. And that's, I think that's the typical Latin American joke. If there is something that was happening and your mom looked at you with like the closest eyes like this, that you will know that you will be in trouble. So you know that you wouldn't be saying anything, especially if they say, we will talk about this at home. You'll be screwed. You'll be screwed. Okay. I'm guessing. I think they're just going just like Nikocado. They know that reality, it's just, I mean, they know that the drama, it's what people to, even though they don't like it, or even though they just, they're dragging people, just they just wanted to give them, I mean, they want to catch their attention, but it's not a good content anyways. Why? It's because they only want people to watch them, but they are not creating a good community. It's not like, okay, I just want to go back and watch them. So I think so, yes. I think so, yes. There will be another drama, there will be another fight, and there will be another set of meltdowns and things like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Terrible. Terrible. But that's how it is. I guess that if we didn't have Nikocado, or if we didn't have Onision, or we didn't have J Station, then I don't know, life wouldn't be as fun. Oh no, no, no. No, I just got it like in a ponytail. So it's like that. It's just it's been taken. I need to like get my hair out, you know. I mean, I am a what's called brunette. I'm a brunette, but I have my white hairs coming in already. So that's why I have to bleach it, and that's why I put some color in it. That's how it is. That's how life is. Exactly, 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 exactly. Because I was doing, I mean, I'm still doing topics regarding to earning money online, or parenting skills and other stuff that I like to do, or helping people out by the experience that I now have regarding of making videos and stuff. Ah, it's because I changed the camera. This is a new camera, by the way. That's why you should be watching me a little bit more clearer this time. And I changed the set. Did you watch the last one? The last one was with the new camera, and this one, of course. Yes, yes, yes. This is the second time that I have been live with the new camera. Yes, 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 yes. That's why it's brighter, it's nicer, so that's why you can see every single imperfection. That's why. But yeah, I mean, if I wasn't even reacting to Nikocado, I think I wasn't even like in the picture for everyone. But it's because I wanted to talk about it. But I do have other topics that I want to talk about that it doesn't have to do with drama. So I will be like talking about online platforms where you can earn money, or comparing different applications that are around that people are saying that you can earn money online and it's not true, or they might be something that it's true, or parenting skills, the ones that I have been learning, or if you want to learn how to do a video to post in YouTube as well. That's all of the things that I can be posting about. And I do have all of that. I have certain videos that I have been doing like that. But you know, drama is also good. Not that I'm doing it, but know that there are lots of imperfections, let me tell you. There are lots of imperfections in this case. Yes, exactly. We do. We do. We do. It's true. It's true. But it's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's good to have imperfections. I think if we didn't have any, it will be a boring life. That's how it is. Exactly, exactly. That's true. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. And that's why we're so unique. And that's why we tend to do different things. But being beautiful means having a Nikocado avocado around, then just make me ugly. Just make me ugly. To be honest, I would rather have all of like the Trisha Paytas meltdowns right now instead of having all of this. I mean, I think Trisha Paytas just do it for the views, but that's about it. Exactly. I mean, that's that. I think that works in everyone. I mean, if you're attracted to someone and it's because there is something that you liked in their face or in their own personality that might not be perfect, but you like them anyways. The thing is that you get used to it. Exactly. He's not happy with his life. I think he just wants to be rich. But he's already earning money. Have you seen how much he's earning on the OnlyFans? He's earning like 32 grands. 30, I know, 38. But I think they said that I think the OnlyFans was just taking out 20%. So it's about 30 grand that he's earning a month. Do you think that 30 grand is not enough per month to live? That's strange. I mean, I will be so happy. I will be like saving money. You see? I mean, there's always certain specific that you like of the other person. That it's not perfect, but it's perfectly fine for you. But that's the thing. I think he's just going into spiral. He's just like having something specific, and I mean, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's spending money by traveling, by I don't know, his luxurious way of eating, whatever. I don't know, maybe he's saving for a house. How much could, I mean, maybe he wants to actually buy a $2 million house, and that's why he's saving for it. But I have seen his social blade, and his social blade says that he's earning at least 40 grand a month, and only by one channel. I don't actually know how to, I mean, I know that YouTube sets like a grade of how much you earn when you have a channel. And for instance, if it's not a friendly channel, like if you have different kind of claims um, on your videos, then you will receive less amount of money. I don't know if that's happening to him. Yes, yes, exactly. I mean, he doesn't have anything else to do, and that's so lame. Even though he says that he's so smart, that I don't think he's smart at all. I think he's just like, I'm trying to get advantage of you guys because I know how to manage the system and I know how to grab your attention. I mean, he should be acting somewhere. I'm guessing he wouldn't be earning as much, but he will be a perfect actor. And he also knows how to play the violin, so, you know. Exactly, exactly. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 view time to be able to monetize your channel. That's the only way that you can actually monetize a channel. And I think they have a new policy that if they do a new research on your channel, and then you lower that amount, and then you lower the subscribers, then they will take that privilege off you again. I know that there isn't any sincerity, but he likes to act. So if he wants to do something good with that bad thing that he's doing, then he can try to canalize it in something that is better, instead of just acting and trying to get all the hate from the internet, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's why I was saying that he sounded just like a psychopath when he was talking to Orlin. I when I was listening to him, that was so it was so upsetting, and I was I don't know if I should say heartbroken for Orlin, but I think he doesn't deserve if that was the case, and it wasn't even act. It wasn't like an I don't know. I don't think Orlin deserved that kind of reaction from him. Yeah, he is really emotional with his violin. I think he should be writing plays with the violin. Like he has to like do different violin plays, I guess. So I'm not the only one that is thinking that. Great, because I thought that I was the one that is crazy. Because the typical, when you're saying, hey, you look like a psychopath, like a sociopath, or you have narcissistic traits, people would just look at you funny, or saying, hey, are you a psychologist or a psychiatrist to be able to diagnose this person? So I was saying, no, I don't, but I have been reading a lot, and I think that I do have certain knowledge about it. But you keep on your reservations, because that's a really hard topic to talk about. Saying someone that it's a psychopath, but I do believe that he has definitely. That's oh. I guess so, but he will just be there. I mean, he will be bullying people definitely. It's so funny and so sad at the same time, because I'm guessing that he will be doing the same thing in every single place. And you know what? There is a lot of people like him in the world. A lot of people, because all of the like the way that he was trying to be so amicable, um, being like a good friend to Stephanie Sue, and then afterwards just like turning himself and just being a nasty human being. Yes, exactly. I think he's a narcissistic. I mean, he has narcissistic traits, or he's a narcissistic itself. But he maybe he knows, and he just wanted to keep on going. That's it. And he's bombing Orland with gifts and stuff, and that's why he doesn't leave him. Yes, exactly, sociopath. And that's the thing, when you are a narcissist, and then you can jump straight to being a psychopath, because you can tell how he goes from being happy to being sad, and to be really upset about something, like in one snip of your fingers. It's just so terrible. It just gives me the chills. Ooh. I mean, being close to someone, I mean, to be friends with someone that is like that, it will be better not to keep them close. It's better to keep them away, to be honest. It's better to keep them away. Terrible. Terrible. Okay, Richard, I think that I should go. I should be just doing a couple of stuff before going to bed, and it's almost midnight here. Wow, time has just flied by. It just went by so quickly. I'm glad that you were in this live chat, by the way. At least we get to talk a little bit. Yes, exactly. It's almost midnight. We keep on doing things because we are responsible. And we need to finish things before the day is over, and it's almost like it's 27 minutes before midnight. But it's been so nice to talk to you. It's been really nice, and we have been able to share notes about the drama community. Thank you. You too. Hopefully, you have the best weekend ever. And again, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Richard. Thank you for your blessings. I hope that you have your blessings for you and your daughters as well. We'll be talking over the weekend, I hope, if I can have some time to get alive, or around the week. Yeah, talk to you soon.